Hey guys, my name is Norman from Cortex R&D, and this is the KTL tutorial number 6. Today I want to discuss unique values, because we know we're all familiar with the must be unique checkbox that's available for short text and a few others, but sometimes I wish I had this for connections and it's just not available. Connection does not have that option, so I had to come up with something. Here in our example, we have a table of stores, and each store can have one warehouse. Okay, so store, the display field is store, which is this one here. Okay, this one is required and must be unique. This is for this example. So if this one is unique and the warehouse has a connection to the store one-to-one, logically the warehouse should be unique too, right? But Knack lets you create duplicates. If you can see here, you see I have my warehouse for Cortex, and oops, I created a duplicate on purpose just to show you that this is possible. And by the way, this is a one-to-one relationship, but it works for also with one-to-many. So here's the solution. New keyword called UVC, stands for unique value check. For the field you want to protect, in this case store, okay, I don't want to have two warehouses for a given store, so I protect the store, and I go here underscore UVC. This is my new keyword. Now in the views, where we add a new warehouse that has a name and a connection to that store, in the add form we add the UVC keyword, as you can see here, and it says UVC equals store, which is the name of the field. The name must match, okay? And I like to have my refresh view after submit, so it's going to refresh the stores that is down here just to see the result. So UVC equals store, and also in the search you must add a search that searches the same records as being added, in this case a warehouse record, and nothing special here, I just set it to 10 records at a time. And very important, UVC must also be in the search. Okay, so this is our, I explained before, the UVX feature that creates a link between this view and this view, so it knows where to search for a duplicate. In this search, I have store field that has an exact match. Okay, and by the way, very important, the search input is not the store that you find here, but in the connection. Otherwise, it will not work. You must choose this one. This gives you the option that you want, exact match, and also the result, same thing. The single column or field you need there is the one that is not this one, again the connection here. Okay, once you have all this set up, you're ready to go. Okay, so let's see an example. We're going to create a new warehouse. Is there a company like this, for example? So it's successfully submitted because it searched for that warehouse and could not find any, so it's okay. Now let's try CTR&D warehouse. I try submit. See, it searched and found two. Usually it should find just one, but it says KTL error, store must be unique, Cortex R&D is already being used. Notice that it's the same style. From now on my errors will always look like this, but I will always add KTL error so you know where it comes from. So you don't raise a ticket with Knack bothering them with my stuff, you know. They have enough on their hands already. Now, one thing that's important to notice is that when I was adding this search view, if I simulate doing this again from scratch because it's already there. I just want to show you what happens when you add search. You want to search for an item. You see you have all items. Okay, this is what you want. Okay, it's available when you add, but if you want to edit, you have a problem. For example, here I have the edit form. Okay, yeah, it's the edit item. That happens when you click on this. In this case, it's another story because it will not let you add a view like I have added, but let's see what happens. If you want to add an item, you don't have all items. It does not exist. Knack forces you to have only connected. So what do you want to do with this? You're stuck. Okay. So what I figured, my solution to get around this problem was to create a universal connector. This is just a table it's a dummy table. It does absolutely nothing. It has only one field. It's called any. It has only one record, any. That's all. Okay. I know it's very ugly. It's not elegant at all. But then you can have a connection to that universal connector. You populate this with a task or manually, whatever, and it connects to all the same thing. And now once you have this done, let's go back and you can say it has the same universal connector, and that works. I'm sorry I have to do this, but this is my solution. I asked Knack to provide all items and they never came back to me, so I had to figure some way to do it, because it's possible that you end up in a situation where you want to edit something because you made an error, and this happened. It happened to me before. The person made a typo here. She wanted to go back and fix this, but she could not. Or actually, she could fix it, but create a duplicate without knowing. That caused me big problems. So using this technique provided a workaround, not elegant, but functional. So now that was just for a simple, direct single field connection. Okay, the UVC works good for that, but sometimes it happened in my case that I had a SKU number that was not just a short text field, but a combination of 3 fields together. Okay, and the combination must be unique. So that's another level. I'm going to show this same principle in this example. Here the SKU is for the items, the display field is the SKU, and the SKU is a text formula that is a combination of this, this, and this. And just to make my life harder, more complicated than necessary, this one's a multiple choice, and this one's a connection to department, which is a few records like this, just random letters, and third one is the manufacturer number, just like short text. Okay. So the SKU is this formula: category, department, space, dash, space, manufacturer number. Again, the UVC keyword is at that field, the field I want to protect against duplicates. So now to protect this, you go to the views. In this case, where I add a new item, I have my UVC keyword. So this is how you set up your UVC, like this. Okay, comma and quotes. It can be double quotes or quotes, single quotes, doesn't matter. It says that it means that everything is textually exactly as it is. It could be any text you want. Okay. Could be a slash, and same principle. The UVC, you're gonna add the search. That search is the same source, items, and with the search input, in this case I want to check the SKU and also the description item description. That's the for the UVX. Okay. Remember the other video with the UVX feature? Well, these two can be combined together in a single search. They're compatible. And now the search result again. two fields that you want to see. And demonstration, let's say I'm going to try something that does not exist. Combination of this, and A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3. See, and then submit. This is good. You have it here, okay? Now let's try something that already exists, like this one here. C1 ST139, C1 ST139. No, it's 1239. Just some text. Okay, KTL error again. Skew must be unique. This combination already exists, already being used. If I put something empty, it's gonna. This one has priority. It's gonna flag this one before this one. It's not like it does not say everything at once. It's like in steps. Let's say I add like another letter. Now it's gonna say that the item is required. Okay. So now it worked. So that's it. There was the unique value check in KTL. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Norman from Cortex R&D, and thanks for watching.